Hello, everybody, and welcome into our very first 31-person guest, 32, including myself, and my roommate over here. He's probably going to have to hop in at some point. We'll see. NFL first-round mock draft. Thank you guys so much for being here. All the guests who signed up for this pretty last minute, I really appreciate you being here on a Tuesday night at 9 o'clock. Really weird time, but I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Jacob Williams in the chat's calling that the punt god is going to go number one overall. The punter from San Diego State. He's a demon, but shout out to my very handsome first guest here, Ryan, repping Club Fantasy. How you doing, man?
Fantastic, Luke. Thank you for having me. And what a thing for you to throw together at such a last minute. You got 32 willing participants. You already have substitutes in the group chat. The group chat has been hopping. I went to dinner and came back to 100 unread messages of weird trades trying to go down. What a great thing you've put together, Luke. It really speaks to the community you're building over on Twitter. So kudos to you, man. So.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it. I honestly, I never thought I'd be able to do something like that, but I was really excited whenever I tweeted about it for the first time. I filled it within like 2 hours.
Well, yeah, I managed to pull off first pick, and then like seconds later, you had the 32 chat going. I was like, okay, there are a lot of people in here. So.
Yeah, I was excited to get it filled and get it ready to go. But with that being said, let's open up the draft. I actually forgot. I'm gonna pull up the NFL draft sound effect here. New little
I love
is in action. NFL draft sound. But I assume you have the pick ready to go here. I mean, you're the first pick. You don't really have too much to weigh. All right, well, the pick is in, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Take it.
So I really wanted to be different.
Oh, it's looping.
Oh. I really wanted to be different. I wanted to possibly look offensive line, but the Jaguars have recently franchise tagged Cam Robinson. They brought in Brandon Scherff. They've started to solidify that offensive line. And what I really wanted to look back at was their guy, Josh Allen, who they took 7th overall a few years ago. His best season was when he had Calais Campbell and Yannick Ngakoue taking some pressure off of him. And the new coach, Doug Peterson, has some history with Michigan defensive linemen. He had his guy, Brandon Graham, in Philadelphia. Aiden Hutchinson isn't Brandon Graham, but he is big. He is strong. He is going to take some blocks and free Josh Allen up. He may not be a Pro Bowler, but he is going to make Josh Allen an All-Pro. Give me Aiden Hutchinson with the first pick of the draft.
Love the pick there. I would do the exact same thing if I were in your shoes. Aiden Hutchinson, in my opinion, as well, the number one overall pick in this draft. Best talent on the board, in my opinion. Great pick there, Ryan. Well, it's past your bedtime as is, even though you said you're feeling pretty awake.
I said, I'm an old man.
Get some rest.
Luke, thank you so much. Good luck on the rest of your show. I'll make sure I'm retweeting and giving you all the support you deserve. Good luck to everybody else. Go Jaguars. I even busted out my Jaguars Tumblr for the evening. So go Jaguars.
Hey, there we go. Thank you so much, Ryan. See you around, man. Have a great night. All right. First pick is out of the way there, everybody. I'm checking the private chat here. We have a lot of people backstage on the StreamYard. It's very laggy, but I do not think the number 2 overall pick showed up. So that means my lovely roommate and best friend, Will Johnson, is up and on the clock here. Number 2 overall for the Detroit Lions. Aiden Hutchinson, number 1 overall off the board. Let's take a look at the best players available here. We got Kyle Hamilton, Derek Stingley. You got some other guys there. Kayvon Thibodeau is the most popular pick right here on PFF. Where are you going with number 2 here? Make sure you approach the microphone, sir. And the camera. Will Johnson, everybody. Get in frame.
All right. With the second pick, the Detroit Lions are selecting Kayvon Thibodeau.
Kayvon Thibodeau off the board there. Number 2 pass rusher. A lot of people thought he was going to go number 1 overall a few months ago. Falling down draft boards for some intangible issues over the last few months here. Kayvon Thibodeau and Aiden Hutchinson, 2 back-to-back edge rushers off the board there, ladies and gentlemen. Very early and very often here. All right, that means the third pick is up and Justin is into the spotlight. Justin, how you doing, buddy?
Hey, doing good. How about you, Luke?
I'm doing great, man. Thanks for being here.
Yeah, thanks a lot for hosting.
Here. Yeah, of course. Number 3, Houston Texans on the board. What are you thinking here?
So I was definitely prepared to take Kayvon Thibodeau. I thought he'd maybe fall to me there. But I think that the best player available right now is Evan Neal from Alabama. I think whoever they end up having at quarterback, they're going to need some protection. So I'm going to go with Evan Neal, Alabama.
Evan Neal from Alabama going off the board here. Number 3 for the Houston Texans, solidifying their offensive line unit. Really like the pick there. I mean, a lot of people thought Neal could go number 1 overall to the Jacksonville Jaguars. After solidifying their offensive line through franchise tags and free agency, Jaguars go edge number 1, and the Texans take the best tackle off the board at number 3. Justin, thank you so much. Anything else you want to say to the people before you head out of here?
Nope. I'm good. Thanks for hosting.
Thanks so much for being here, dude. Have a great night. Thank you. All right, guys. Number 3 pick is off the board. That means Gino, aka G-Dub, is up on the clock here at number 4 overall. Gino, how you doing?
Hey, what's going on, man? How you doing?
I'm doing great, buddy. What do you think about this pick here? New York Jets, number 4 overall. A lot of needs here for the Jets. What are you thinking?
Okay, there's some good news and there's some bad news.
All right.
The bad news, let's start with that, is that my top 3 picks are now completely off the board.
Okay.
So we've got to regroup and rethink about what to do. The good news, in this case it's good news, for Rob Saleh it's crappy news, is that the Jets have more holes than Swiss cheese, so they can literally go anywhere and upgrade their roster immediately.
Yeah, that is correct, yes.
And with that in mind, I will be taking a workout freak, a combine freak, a guy who hasn't necessarily shown to be dominant on the field, but I think he has the upside, and the NFL scouts seem to love him. So with the 4th overall pick, the Jets of New York will be selecting from the University of Georgia defensive end Trayvon Walker.
I'm having to scroll down here a little bit. You reaching here, number 4, Trayvon Walker.
No, he's been a very big workout guy. Like the combine really cemented him as a top 5 guy. Everybody's saying he's going either to the Jets or the Giants. They both seem to be in love with him. A pass rushing defensive end that's going to need a little bit of time to get there. But the Jets have time, and they have Rob Saleh ready to teach him everything he knows.
No, I like it. It's a spicy pick. It's different than what most people would do, and I respect that. Gino, thank you so much. We have had a very boring draft so far. Just offensive lineman and defensive lineman off the board here early. 3 edge, 1 tackle, and Gino's out of here with the New York Jets. Gino, thank you so much for stopping by, buddy. Have a great night.
Take care. You too.
Thank you. All right, guys. Number 4 is out of the building. Number 5 is, again, not here. New York Giants first pick. They're on the clock, and I would like to bring in my roommate, William Johnson, to pick here. Once again, for the New York Giants, number 5 overall. Aiden Hutchinson, Kayvon Thibodeau, Evan Neal, and Trayvon Walker off the board here for the top 4 picks. Will, you're on the clock.
So the Giants could use offensive line, but there's plenty left. So they're going to go BPA here and select Kyle Hamilton.
All right, Kyle Hamilton. I like that pick. Best safety in the draft here, Kyle Hamilton from Notre Dame. A lot of people have him mocked to the New York Jets. Falling down the board here a little bit to number 5. Kyle Hamilton still going into New York, going to be playing in the same stadium as a lot of people thought he might be playing in for the Jets. New York Giants, sure enough, the secondary there. Jabril Peppers just left in free agency. So, you know what? I like that pick. I like it. All right. Thank you so much there, Will. Number 6 up on deck here. That's going to be bringing in Shane, fellow Steelers fan. How you doing, Shane? Looking handsome as usual.
Thanks, Luke. Yeah, having a good time. Interesting draft so far. I mean, I understand the Walker pick a little bit just because of the hype. Not quite there for me yet, but that's definitely the biggest surprise so far, I think. But going to kind of keep the not so much exciting picks coming here, but it's a pick I think the Panthers need to make. I'm going Charles Cross, Mississippi State.
A lot of people have Cross going there.
Best pass blocking tackle day one, easily. I mean, Neal has the higher upside, but I think best pass blocker day one to protect whoever the quarterback is going to be. Need to go there. Need to give whoever that's going to be a shot. Thought about Willis here. We talked about it pre-show, but I just don't trust them to not play him early if they're struggling because Rule's kind of playing for his job at this point. I'd rather take a guy who I'm confident is going to be there for a long time, be a really good pass blocker, if nothing else, and figure out quarterback from there.
I like it. I like the pick a lot there. Sorry, my PFF mock draft's freaking out a little bit. There we go.
Yeah, see that.
Charles Cross, number 6 off the board here. We have a tackle, safety, edge rusher, tackle, edge rusher off the board right here through 6. Very boring, but very chalky draft so far, minus Trayvon Walker. Thank you so much for being here, buddy. Great pick. I really like that. I think it's a great fit for Carolina. Not reaching, building the trenches for the future. Really like it. Shane, anything else you want to say to the people before you get out of here?
No, other than that, so just enjoy the rest of the mock. I think it's going to be really interesting, and I'm looking forward to seeing what the rest of the guys do.
All right. Thank you so much, Shane. Have a great night, everybody.
Yeah.
I'll see you later. All right. Pick number 6 out of here. Pick number 7 up next. That's going to be Mark Shue. Mark, how you doing? Welcome in.
Luke, thank you for having me so much. I'm super excited to draft, especially because I will be in Vegas for the draft this year.
Love it.
To see these top 10 picks for the Giants.
There we go. Well, number 7 on the board here. New York Giants already taking Kyle Hamilton at number 5. How you feeling here going into 7?
All right, so actually expecting that that an offensive lineman would get the board. Neil went a little early. I was thinking that maybe we would take Ekwonu. Charles Cross, also a very, very good player, and if he's not gone on at this, I could see the Giants taking him or possibly trading back. In this draft, I could see the Giants trading back either of these picks, especially this. As you said, this is a very boring board that we have going off right here. I could see if any quarterback goes, and if one quarterback goes, it's likely that two will go, and that leaves a lot of options for the Giants. But right here, I think the easy pick, he's over 3.5 at -115 right now is Ike Ekwonu, offensive tackle out of NC State, yeah, they to tackle. If we're not trading back, I think that's the pick.
I like that pick a lot. Once again, just establishing those trenches. I think this is a great draft so far for the Giants, getting a very good player in Kyle Hamilton to shore up the secondary, and then getting a nice tackle. I really like that pick right there for the New York Giants.
If they want to keep the picks, this might not be best the way the draft shakes out for them. There's opportunities where a guy like Thibodeau can get a really nice edge rusher even at pick 7. And again, I think their shining star is Neal. They really want Neal, I think. If going off that, it might not be their best case scenario to their board. But I also see a very high chance that either, if not one, maybe both of these picks gets traded.
Yeah, I definitely agree. I think we could see a lot of trades on draft the New York Giants. Really appreciate you coming on. I hope you have a great time in Vegas at the draft. Be sure to tweet a bunch of pictures and stuff for me.
Dude, thanks a lot, Luke.
Have a great night, buddy. Thank you. All right, time to bring in the man who gets absolutely zero touch from any women, Akash.
Yes, sir.
Welcome
What's
in,
up, man?
sir. How you doing? What's good, buddy? All right, Atlanta Falcons on the board. Hey, this draft's shaking out pretty good for you here. I changed my mind. I changed my mind, Akash. I would like to trade up for this pick.
All right, let's do it.
Okay, the Pittsburgh Steelers right here. What do you want the trade to be? Talk to me. Let's get in GM mode. What do you want?
20, Deontay, and your third.
I don't want to give up Deontay. What about my first, my second, and next year's first?
I'm trying to remember what the Bills gave up for Josh Allen. Add on your second next year too.
Hey, this is a fake mock, ladies and gentlemen. Might as well. Am I right?
Exactly.
Here we go. Force the trade. All right, Pittsburgh Steelers are on the clock, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, I'll see you in like 30 minutes.
I think you know where I'm going with this. I said, listen, I said I wasn't gonna, but I have to. Malik Willis, QB1 from Liberty. I'm going to bask in glory for this moment here, ladies and gentlemen. Malik Willis is coming home, boys. Number 8 to the Pittsburgh Steelers, trading up a ton to the Atlanta Falcons. Malik Willis, QB1, off the board to the Pittsburgh Steelers. They're getting traded up from number 20 to pick number 8. Pick number 9 is on the clock here. The Seattle Seahawks in the building. Who is number 9? They are in here. Seth, where are you? Welcome in. Seth, how you doing, buddy?
Good. How's it going?
I'm doing great, man. All right, number 9 here, Seattle Seahawks on the board. Might have just sniped you there with Malik Willis. I'm not too sure what you're thinking.
Yes, you did. It was going to be Malik Willis. Need a guy to throw it to DK and Lockett.
There we go.
Even though they're going in a full rebuild. Yep. But I think we're going to go with the local guy from Washington, Trent McDuffie, and bolster the defense a little bit.
All right, I like that pick. Trent McDuffie's been rising up draft boards like crazy lately. You know, I'm here for it. I really like the pick there. I like that a lot for Seattle. They have a lot of
nowhere
needs right
Seattle
now.
Doesn't need to upgrade right now. It's a rebuild, and at least we're not going to get our quarterback killed yet.
Absolutely, that's a great analysis there, in my opinion. I'm on board with that one, buddy. All right, thank you so much, Seth. Anything else you want to say to the people before you get out of here?
That's all. Have a good time.
Thank you so much, Seth. Thanks for being here, man. Have a great night. All right, guys. Number 10 is gonna be Rich. Where are you, Rich? Here you are, buddy. What's up, man? How you doing?
Luke, how's it going?
I'm doing great, man. New York Jets back up on the clock here. Following their first pick, we went with Trayvon Walker, the combine freak, number 4 overall. Number 10, what are you thinking?
I was kind of thrown off by the number 4 pick, even though I was private messaging with Gino a little bit prior to the draft to see which direction.
That's a nice strategy.
Yeah, we wanted to be on the same page. He didn't mention Walker. I didn't think he was going to go in that direction, though. But he did. A little high for me at 4, but Hey, that's his pick, so more proud to him.
Yeah.
Here at 10, there's a lot of directions. I honestly think that I could go wide receiver. Jets need that wide receiver, but I truly think that there's going to be a trade prior to the draft where the Jets will get a number 1 wide receiver, whether it's Metcalf or somebody. But they need help everywhere, like was mentioned, like Gino mentioned. So I'm going to go with Sauce Gardner here.
Love it. That's my corner 1 right there. Sauce Gardner, baby.
Mine too. I actually probably, based on how the board fell in the first 3 picks, I probably would have went with him in a number 4. So I'm pretty happy that he was here for me at 10.
Hell, you would have went Sauce Gardner number 4. That would have been a really big. I wouldn't say a reach because he's a very good player, but that's definitely a bit of a reach at his current ADP if you want to use the fantasy football terms.
Yeah, I mean, when you look at what's going on in the AFC, especially now the AFC East, the Jets need to get some corners to stop those receivers. I would have liked Thibodeau to be there for him, but he wasn't. So Gardner probably would have been the next best option for me there if I was picking at 4.
I love it. Oh, everyone in the StreamYard right now, we just hit max capacity. We're already at 10 people. People are trying to get in. So I'm going to ask, if you're not within the next 5 picks, please get out for now, then come back later. Love you. Thank you so much. Anyways, Rich, thank you so much. I think that's a great pick there for the Jets. Love Sauce Gardner. Love that fit for the Jets as well. Thank you so much for being here, man. Anything else you want to say to the people before you get out of here?
No, Luke, it was, I appreciate you having me on. I'm glad you put this together real quick, and I'm glad it's working out. So, and good
thanks,
luck
man. I'm having a lot of fun so far. It's going smoother than I thought, honestly.
It is.
Much love, man. Have a great night, buddy. See ya. All right, up next, the Washington Commanders, the Commies, as I like to call them, are on the clock, and that brings my good friend Ryan up here to take the pick. Ryan, how you doing, buddy?
How's it going, Luke? Thanks for having me on, man.
I'm doing great, buddy. All right, is number pick 12 here in the chat real quick? Is pick 12 here? Question mark. Anyway, what are you thinking here? Washington, number 11.
So Washington,
a lot of players on the board here.
A lot of players on the board, and Washington's got a good amount of needs. I mean, I look at it like linebacker. They don't have much behind Jamin Davis and Cole Holcomb. Tight end, you got Logan Thomas coming off the ACL tear, and they have John Bates, a 4th-round pick from Boise State last year. He's more of a blocking tight end. Wide receiver is a big one that I'm kind of focused in on here, but then I think cornerback's actually where I'm going to make the pick here. I think.
Okay.
I think Derek Stingley's going to be really good value here if he ends up falling. I think he was productive right out the gates for LSU. I mean, if you go back to the SEC championship game his freshman year. Going into that game, he had 19 passes defended and 5 picks, which led all freshmen in the nation. And he actually had the highest graded season as a freshman by an SEC cornerback since 2015. Last 2 years, he's one of 7 players to be in the top 50 for PFF. A couple guys that went in front of him already, Trent McDuffie, Thibodeau, Sauce Gardner in that kind of vein too. But I really think he got to sharpen his tool set against guys like Jamar Chase in practice leading up, last couple of years. Obviously not last year, but while he was still there, I think he does a really nice job mirroring defenders, a good fit for that defense. And, they usually like those long corners. So someone like Sauce Gardner would probably have been a good fit. They have William Jackson, kind of that long kind of press man, lengthy corner. But I think Stingley, just the value here is too high. I think Washington takes him. I was thinking about going Traylon Burks actually, but I'm sticking with Stingley.
The pick is unofficial. Derek Stingley Jr. going to the Washington Commanders, shoring up that secondary. Really appreciate that, man. Thank you so much for being here, Ryan. And have a great night, man.
Yeah, thanks for having me. Appreciate it.
Thank you so much. All right, pick 11 is gone. I don't think pick 12 was in the building, if I'm not mistaken. Is pick 12 here? Last call. Who is pick 12? I have it up here on my sheet here. Pick 12 is the Vikings at B_N_V13 on Twitter. I don't think they are here. So that being said, my roommate is gone. So we're going to pull in myself to make this pick, I guess. Might as well, am I right? Minnesota Vikings on the clock. We got some needs here. That's quarterback, guard, center, edge, and corner. Let's look at some analysis. We got Trent McDuffie, Tyler Linderbaum. That's actually where I'm going to go with this pick. You know what? We need some offensive line help. We're going with my boy Tyler. Big old meaty man out of Iowa. Big thick boy at center. Tyler's going to be playing center for a long time in the NFL, and the Minnesota Vikings could use that. Number 12, Tyler Linderbaum. Lock it in. Sweet. Moving on here, number 13, Houston Texans. Is number 13 here? Jason is here. Jason, what's up, buddy? How you doing, man?
Good, Luke. How are you?
I'm doing great.
Good.
On the clock here.
Yeah, I say thanks for hosting us. We've been keeping up to date here with our big board, right? So we're
you have a big board?
Yeah, we got Evan Neal at 3, so we got the offensive line covered there. We've been looking at some of these cornerbacks. There's been some great options out there, right? Now here's the thing with the Texans. You're leaving me with my best building blocks are an aging wide receiver and a left tackle who I just signed for a bunch of money. I got nothing, all right? So I got the boards wide open. We need best player available. Now here's what I know. Davis Mills was a 3rd-round pick. He filled in where we needed somebody in a pinch. Deshaun Watson's out the building. All right, now here's the thing. Davis Mills isn't it, right? So we looked at the cornerbacks. We looked at the offensive tackles. We need something everywhere. The pick, though, all right, we're going with the best quarterback available right here. You took Malik Willis, which that's fine, but it was a mistake. We're going Matt Corral right here, all right?
Wow, you're going Corral?
Hold on to your seats. This kid has got a laser for an arm, all right? He stays in the pocket. He has good discipline, but, man, he can get out. He can run a little bit. Man, if you watch the Alabama tape, he can get it downfield, the 60-yard bombs. All right, he had no help at Ole Miss, right? No help. The offensive line was garbage there. It just wasn't good. So we're going to bring in Matt Corral. He is going to be our quarterback of the future. Davis Mills is nothing more than a placeholder right now. When you need everything, you got to start from the quarterback. We're starting with the quarterback right now. We're going to build around that. Matt Corral is the pick here.
I love Jason. That was absolutely electric. Thank you so much, dude.
Hey,
really appreciate it, man.
Together.
You crushed it. You crushed that. Thank you so much, man. Have a great night.
Thanks, Luke.
Matt Corral at 13, ladies and gentlemen. My goodness. It's pick number 14 in the building. Yep. All right. Here we go. Before I butcher it, how do I pronounce your name?
It's Aditya.
Aditya. Gotcha. Thank you so much for being here, man. All right. You're on the clock here. Number 14, Baltimore Ravens. What are you thinking?
Yeah, I was hoping that one of the corners would fall because the Ravens love their corners, but
they do.
They love their defense in general. There are a couple picks I was debating back and forth here, but I'm thinking that I'll go with George Karlaftis, the best player available according to PFF here. Edge out of Purdue. We need that pass rushing for the Ravens, especially with the Steelers getting Malik Willis apparently. Gotta get him down. So George Karlaftis add to that young pass rushing core for the Ravens here.
Love the pick. I mean, Baltimore Ravens being in the same division as them, if there's one thing I know about that team is that they cannot get enough edge rushers, linebackers, and overall just defensive weapons. So George Karlaftis coming off the board right there from Purdue, number 14 for the Baltimore Ravens. Thank you so much for being here, man. Have a great night. Thank you.
You too.
Have a good one, man. All right. Up next here, time for a Philly takeover here. We got back-to-back Eagles picks with different people, though. We'll see how these two GMs interact with one another here. Up first, though, we have my boy Eagle Dan. What's up, buddy? How you doing?
Good, man. What's up?
How you feeling?
I'm feeling great. I was a little nervous with the Ravens there, but all right. Take the guy I wanted.
Wide receivers are falling down the board. They are tumbling. So how you thinking going in this pick here?
All right. Well, no, it's the Eagles do need a receiver, but I'm not going to wait another first-round pick at a receiver again. So I'm going to go address the defense. We need talent at pretty much every level of defense, and I'm going to go with my personal favorite, Nakobe Dean, linebacker from Georgia.
I love that pick. Nakobe Dean's an absolute animal. And dude, I got a little shit on Twitter one time for taking two linebackers with the Eagles in the first round before, but they need it. Honestly, they need it, right?
Absolutely, yeah. Dean has that sideline to sideline speed. He can cover running backs, which has been a big, Achilles heel for this defense for a long time. Tight ends, he could be the leader of that second level, which really hasn't existed for the Eagles in a number of years. So I'm really excited that he was there for me to pick.
Yeah, that was a great pick. Thank you so much, Eagle Dan, for setting up our boy Ryan. The next pick here at 16. We'll see what he's going to do. One linebacker off the board. Is it going to be two? We'll find out. Have a great night, man. Thanks for being here.
Thanks, you too, man.
Have a good one. All right, my boy Ryan. What's
next.
Up, Luke? Don't disappoint me. Not much, man.
I'm not going to disappoint yet. You know how he said he wasn't going to waste a pick on a wide receiver? Well, I'm gonna, because that's how it is. 3 straight drafts in a row for a wide receiver. Give me Drake London. We've seen the tape.
Yes.
Eagles need a big red zone target at 6'5" for Jalen Hurts. Keep improving the offense. I love the pick. I'm glad he fell. I think he's going to go to the Jets in the actual one, but the tape's so much fun.
Receivers are tumbling down the board. Akash is mad in the chat. He said he got sniped here with Drake London, and I'm not blaming him for that. I think London's a steal here at his current draft price. Wide receivers tumbling down the board here on draft night, and Ryan and the Eagles are cashing in. Ryan, thank you so much, dude. Anything else you want to say to the people?
Just go Birds, man.
Go Birds, baby. All right, see you, buddy.
Have a good one, Luke.
Have a good one. All right, guys. Pick number 17 up next. Noah. popping in here. What's up, man? How you doing?
Good. How you doing?
I'm doing great. LA Chargers on the board here. A lot of wide receivers for them to add. How you thinking?
Yeah, I've seen a lot of different mock drafts with wide receivers, but I'm gonna be honest. I'm just not so sure. They got they just re-signed Mike Williams. They got Keenan Allen, Josh Palmer, Jalen Guyton. So I don't really see them needing a wide receiver. I was looking to maybe get like an edge rusher or something like that, because they're kind of lacking that right now. But quite a few have gone off the board. So with the 17th pick, I'm gonna go with Kenyan Green, guard at Texas A&M. Now, you might have to scroll a little bit, but trust me.
Okay. All right. Kenyan Green. Where is he?
The dude is an animal.
Where is he?
It should be probably like the 40s, not going to lie. But
there he is, right here.
Guard,
ADP is 33.9, so you're reaching a little bit here.
I
but
am.
Hopefully it's for a good talent. Kenyan Green.
No, yeah. He's a dog for sure. I think he should be a first-round talent, in my opinion. 6'4", 325. And he's very versatile. He played guard, he played center, he played tackle at Texas A&M. Very athletic. So I think that'd be big. Right now they need the whole right side of the offensive line is kind of a mess. So I think that'll be huge for them if they can get somebody like this at pick 17.
Yeah, I love the pick. Thank you so much for being here, Noah. Anything else you want to say for the people before you head out?
No, I just really appreciate it. This has been really fun. So thank you.
I'm having a ton of fun too, man. Have a great night. Thanks so much for coming on. All right, cut him off on accident. My bad. All right, Matt. What's up, buddy? How you doing?
Brother? Good, man. How are you?
All right. I'm doing great. All right, you're on the clock here. New Orleans Saints here, number 18. A lot of players on the board here. I think they need wide receiver pretty bad. There's a ton. Are you thinking the same thing as me?
Well, I didn't expect the wide receivers to fall the way that they have right now, to be honest, and that's not what I was thinking. I got pretty nervous when the Texans manager was on there about his spiel, because I'm going to go ahead and take my QB2 off the board, and you're going to have to scroll back down to go for another reach here, and the Saints are bringing Desmond Ritter to New Orleans.
Desmond Ritter. Wow. So so Malik Willis went number 8 overall. Matt Corral went number 13 to the Texans. We have Desmond Ritter going off the board right here, number 18 to the Saints. A lot of intangibles that a lot of teams like about Desmond Ritter. He's a good leader, ran a nice 40-yard dash time, won a lot of games in his last year at UC. What do you like about Desmond Ritter?
Yeah, I like all of those things, man. The kid's athletic. He's definitely got some questions about his accuracy, his ball placement, decision making. But
you get roasted in the chat by Akash.
They have Jameis Winston there. I want him to stopgap for the year so that they can develop Ritter. That's my pick. That's my guy. That's the QB2 right there. So I'm pretty happy to get him at QB3 value.
All right. Okay. I don't hate it. All right. Thank you so much for being here, man. Anything else you want to say to people before we get out of here?
No, I appreciate all of you. Thanks very much.
No problem. Have a great night, buddy. All right. Pick number 19 is up next. I don't know who is pick number 19. Are they here? That is my question. Is it Tyler? No, it's not Tyler. I don't know who it is. All right. Last Eagles pick here. Are they here? I'm not sure. I don't think they are. Will, you're on the clock again. William Johnson is on the clock again, ladies and gentlemen. Philadelphia Eagles, pick number 19. Eagles already have a wide receiver and a linebacker in this draft. What are you thinking here? You got Garrett Wilson, some nice tackles, Devin Lloyd, another nice linebacker the Eagles could use. There's a lot of good players here.
There is. Go back to the list. We're going to go linebacker again with Devin Lloyd.
Devin Lloyd out of Utah. Well, I like that pick a lot there. Eagles loading up on linebacker in here in the first round. 2 linebackers and a wide receiver. Love that pick. There we go. Pound it in. Eagles get another linebacker. All right. It is time for the return of the man who has never felt the touch of a woman. The man who eats Subway every day. The man who drinks Coke every day with his Subway. The man who only looks at spreadsheets and never watches film. Akash, welcome back.
Oh, hey, what's up, man? I'm actually looking at a spreadsheet right now. I don't know any of these players except for the wide receivers and the running backs. I'm not going to draft Breece Hall.
Garrett Wilson is a smash, honestly.
Yeah. When Corral went, and especially when Ritter went, I was thinking, Pickett's still there. And then I thought, well, instead of drafting a bad quarterback this year, I would simply have a bad quarterback that I already have on my team in Marcus Mariota, and then suck next year and draft a good quarterback next year. I think it's not a bad strategy to want to draft good players over bad players. It's definitely something I try to apply fantasy, real life. The good mentality to live by. And I don't know anyone here except for I know we need wide receiver, so I'm just gonna draft the second best receiver in this draft, and that's Treylon Burks. Cool.
Treylon Burks. All right, I like it.
Yeah. So all the
here.
people that like Williams and Wilson for their, I don't know, route running intangibles. Maybe they're good at high pointing. I have no idea. I've never watched these guys, so I don't know. Treylon Burks dominated college pretty much every single year he played, and so it's good enough for me. See you.
Thanks, Akash.
Bye.
Appreciate it. Bye. Love the pick. See you, handsome. Ladies and gentlemen, that has been Akash. All right, up next here we have Tyler Lamb coming in here, 21st overall pick. Tyler, how you doing?
Hey, what's going on, man? Pretty good tonight. I think it's pretty easy for me here. I think Garrett Wilson's a top 5 player in this class. And
wow, top 5 on your big board.
Yeah, I really like his size, his speed, the way he cuts in his routes. Once he gets to the top of the route, you can't catch the dude. He's smooth, he's quick. He's everything that the Patriots basically don't have at wide receiver right now. And
sure,
yeah, I know Bill Belichick has a history of first round wide receivers, but I don't. So we're gonna do that.
Smashing Garrett Wilson here at 21. I like that value a lot for Patriots. I think that's a great pick. They definitely can use another playmaker on the outside for Mac Jones. Love it. Tyler, anything else you want to add to the for the people here before you head out, man?
I was actually trying to trade up to the pick right above us. So him taking Treylon Burks made my life very easy. And, Devin Lloyd, the 2 linebackers going to the Eagles, that also burnt me a little bit. But it's okay. We came back.
That's the life, man. That's the life. All right. Thank you so much for being here, man, especially for being an alternate filling in last minute. We applaud you. Thank you so much, dude.
Thank you. This was awesome. I really liked it.
Have a great night, Tyler. Appreciate it. Hopefully we do another one, and you're welcome to come back anytime. Have a great night, man.
You too.
All right, my boy Joel is up next here, number 22 for the Pack. How you doing, man?
Hey, what's going on, Luke?
Not much, dude. Okay, number 22 on the clock here, man. Green Bay Packers have some needs. Wide receivers have been falling, and the Packers definitely need one. What are you thinking here at 22?
Yeah, we're gonna get one at 28. We're gonna run to the board and take Jordan Davis.
Wow. Okay, Jordan Davis coming off the board here fast. Right here. What makes you like Jordan Davis so much?
Hey, dude's a freak. Run stopping's been a problem for the Packers forever, and nobody in this draft does anything as well as he stops the run. So he's a force.
Love it. I think that's a good pick on the board there for the Packers. Always could be adding to that defense, especially when you have another first-round pick. You might have telegraphed where you're going there a little bit, so you might get sniped now. We'll see. But I appreciate the foresight there, Joel. Have a great night, man, and we'll see what the Packers do here at 28.
Take it easy, man. Thanks.
Have a great night. Thank you. All right, here, number 23, my good friend Abe, coming up here next. Arizona Cardinals. How you doing, man?
Oh, I'm good, bro. What's going on, man?
Not much, dude. 23 here. A lot of good players left on the board.
It was Jordan Davis was going to be my pick. I was expecting Green Bay to go.
Oh,
I got sniped. But the Cardinals are going to take Chris Olave here. Stud wide receiver. We saw with DeAndre Hopkins out. Kyler Murray isn't exactly the same player. Rondale Moore was not what everybody expected him to be as a rookie. AJ Green is no longer there. Christian Kirk is no longer there. They do need some weapons. I know the defense and the offensive line need to work, but Kyler showed that without DeAndre Hopkins, he's like nothing. He's about the same. He's the same player he is as his size, which is just small.
Wow. Big Kyler Murray hater, huh?
Hey, I just speak the truth, bro.
All right. I respect that. All right. Thank you so much for being here, man. Have a great night. Appreciate you.
Better.
Thanks. All right. Pick 24 is up next here. I am not sure if they're in the stream. Are you in the stream, pick 24? Are you here? I'm not sure. Are they here? Sorry, I'm trying to figure this. For those watching, I'm staring at... Okay, Artie's here. Artie, pick 24. How we doing? What's up, bro? Okay, he left it. He just left the stream. I put him up, and his camera freaked out. I left the stream. Okay, he's back.
Sorry, I'm here.
Artie, you're good, bro. Don't worry
I'm
about
running to the clock right now. Devonta Wyatt out of Georgia for the boys.
All right, I like it. Interior defensive line, Devonta Wyatt, another piece of that historically good Georgia defense. What makes you like this pick so much?
Quinn's gonna mold him. He's gonna say we don't miss Gregory. No way. There you go.
I like
Parsons,
it. I mean, yeah, trying to go for back-to-back defensive player of the year. Defensive rookie of the years.
Why
I like
not?
it. I don't mind it. Why not? I mean, the Cowboys are already pretty set on offense. Might as well try to bolster up the defensive line even more. Appreciate it, Artie. Have a great night, man. Thanks for being here. Take care, buddy. All right. Thank you, Artie. All right. Next pick here is going to be the Buffalo Bills at number 25. We are flying down the board here, ladies and gentlemen. Are the Bills here? There's a lot of people in here. I know we have pick 27, 28, 30s here. I don't know. Are the Buffalo Bills here? Are the Bills here? This is getting confusing. Jay Will, is that you?
Yeah, it's me.
Is that you? Okay,
Yep.
Cool. All good, man.
Yeah, I know.
Where are you going here?
I'm not dressed for the part. I had to just rep my home team. I was hoping for one of the back-to-back picks that we got, but I joined late and I got the Bills, arch rival. So I would love to take Matt Ariza here. However,
you're gonna take him on purpose.
No. I couldn't do that. Couldn't do that to the Bills Mafia. A
lot of great players on the board here still.
I am Jay Will, so I'm gonna have to go with the other Jay Will that's still on the board. I was hoping he would make it down here. Seems like it's worth it. They need a wide receiver. You know, they cut their COVID Beasley, so I think he's going to be a good replacement.
That's a great
actually
pick.
for a moment.
Williams is a steal here.
For a moment, I thought that Chris Olave was going to fall a couple more picks, but we got Jay Will. So
yeah, I know. I like that pick a lot there. For anyone who's in the waiting room right now on stream, can you please go to the private chat section and tell me what pick number you have? It makes my life a lot easier. Thank you so much. All right, Jay Will, thank you so much for being here, guys. Really appreciate you helping me running the stream smooth. It's been really fun.
Yeah,
so
this
far.
is going fantastic, man. Gotta say, this is a lot better than I expected, and I expected it to be
Same.
great.
I expected it to be okay, and it's going
All
great.
right.
So I'm having fun. Thanks so much for being here, man. Have a great night, buddy.
Take care.
See ya. All right, here up next, number 26, my boy Andrew. What's up, Andrew? Welcome in to the stream. How you doing, man?
Good, Luke. How are you?
I'm doing great. Number 26 here for the Titans. Tons of talent still on the board. Kenny Pickett is still here, which is shocking me. None of these teams left really need quarterback, but Kenny Pickett is still on the board, which is shocking. Maybe he can fall down to the Lions at 32. What are you thinking here for the Titans?
So you mentioned quarterback, and I find that funny. I was set to take Desmond Ritter here, actually, because I think
you would have taken Ritter?
Yeah,
for the Titans?
I think he's a perfect fit in the Titans offense. He sits a year behind Tannehill. Tannehill's not going to be their past this year, I don't think. And then you're gonna have someone. Well, realistically, I don't think you're going to see the Titans be a Super Bowl team this year. There's just too much talent right now. So I think they could bide a year, get their guy to develop, because I mean Ritter and Tannehill mix and match. Anyways, though, after that, I had my heart set on good old Jordan Davis, but he just went off the board a couple picks earlier. So I'm going to go for the safe pick, plug and play offensive guard, Zion Johnson, my top interior lineman off the board. I think you've seen him leapfrog both Linderbaum and Green at this point, just because he's a lot more athletic. He has a little bit better reach, a little bit better testing. I think it's a safe pick. Titans get their guy. You know they're going to run the ball, so getting that big mauling capable guard, I think it's a safe pick there for them.
Love it. Love the analysis. Love the plug and play there for the running game, just like you mentioned in Tennessee. Great pick. Was really interested. If Desmond Ritter was still on the board, that would have been a mind blower for me. So I appreciate you bringing some spice to the table, Andrew. Thanks for being here, man. And I hope you have a great night.
You too. Thank you.
Thank you. All right. Pick number 26 on the board, 27. And my boy Joe here, representing the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. What's up, man? How you doing?
Hey, good evening, man.
Good evening. Where are you looking here with pick number 27?
Well, you know, the Bucs have filled a lot of holes the last couple of weeks thanks to spending some money.
Correct.
So take the money into account. It's kind of an open book. They can take best available. They could go safety. They can do whatever they want. And when you see value on the board, we're going to end up taking Bernard out of Central Michigan and just let him work in a little bit. Work with Tom Brady a bit, baby.
Yeah, I know. I like that a lot. I mean, he's a great value on the board right here, as you mentioned.
He's
Best player
killer
available
value.
in my mind. Yeah, Best player available by far in my mind. You can never really have enough offensive linemen in general, especially when you have Tom Brady, who's like damn near 45 years old playing quarterback. So
Yeah,
you might as
and
well
who
add
in
some
that
more to
division
the
is going to
unit.
throw against him? I mean,
Nobody.
you can kick the safety out.
Marcus
and just
Mariota,
cover
the
him.
Falcons, Jameis Winston and the Saints, whoever the
I don't
hell in
feel
the
it.
Carolina Panthers.
They'll be picking off Jameis all year anyway.
Yep, pretty much. Pretty much.
Cool.
All right, Joe. Thanks so much for being here, man. Have a great night. Like the
Have
pick.
a good night, man. Peace.
Thank you. All right, up next here, we have my man rocking the Office background. What's up, dude?
Yeah.
How you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing great. I love the background. All right, pick number 28 here. Green Bay Packers on the board. What are you thinking here? A lot of wide receivers still available.
Yeah. So I was surprised that the other guy didn't take a wide receiver. But
Yeah.
Jordan Davis was a really good pick. So since all the top 5 wide receivers went off on the board already, we'll just go with the next guy, Skye Moore.
Love it.
Solid.
Love it.
So
Great pick. No, Skye Moore is electric, and I think he'll fit in great in the Green Bay offense. Love that pick. Anything else you want to add?
no, it's just the obvious pick.
Love
Thank
it. Hey, you win background of the night on the stream for sure. The Office.
Oh, thanks.
Love it. Much love, man. Have a great night. Thanks for being here.
Thank you, you too.
Have a good one. All right. Pick number 29's here. Mike. It's going to be Mike. Mike, welcome into the stream, man. How you doing? Kansas City Chiefs.
Yeah, thank you, Commissioner. How are you doing tonight?
I'm doing great, man. All right. Pick number 29 here. What are you thinking?
All right, just like in the fantasy world, I got sniped with Skye Moore there. Anybody who's the Shady Side Academy and played quarterback, defensive back, and wide receiver, I think he would have been a good fit with the Chiefs. He runs even though they say he's undersized, he's bigger than Williams, Wilson, and Olive. So I think he's a good pick. So for me, and luckily we have the pick coming up at 30. It's still interesting to see what the Chiefs will do, to see if they get something where Chenault or Terry McLaurin. That would all be fascinating. But the fact that the Chiefs, they're in great position with the Hill trade. They've got 4 of the top 64 picks. So between 29 and 64, they have 4. They have the 2 third-rounders. So they have a lot of capital. This draft is very deep in wideouts. There are 16 guys with top 100 grades, so it's the deepest group. So I'm going to go ahead and leave that for pick 30 or 54, and I'm going to go with what I think really is the area of greatest need for the Chiefs, because they can't put pressure on anybody. Their defense has been bottom 8 for years now. Frank Clark was, I would have loved to seen him go. So I like George Karlaftis from Purdue, the edge, 6'4", 266, great speed.
I hate to break it to you. That man is off the board, and he has been for a long time. He went number 14 to the Ravens.
Oh, my bad. I was trying to.
Oh, you're good. You're good. Don't worry about it. There's plenty of good edges still left, though.
Yeah, but I'm going to still fade that. I'm going to go with the defensive back I like a lot. Some of the defensive backs like Elam and Booth, I don't know for sure if there'll be one. So I'm going to go with Jalen Pitre from Baylor.
All right, I like that. What makes you like Pitre?
Well, he's a lockdown guy. He's got the 4.3 speed. All those guys are fast. But he's really smooth. He's a pure cornerback. He's not a guy you have to try to fit like Daxton Hill. Is he going to be a safety? Is he going to be a corner? Pitre, he in a lot of his games, especially against the Longhorns, he was a big factor. He hung with their young wide receivers. I think he's probably the best chance of a shutdown receiver after the first 3 go off the board. So I'm going to go with the guy the Chiefs desperately need. They need a quarterback who can handle his side of the field and tackle, because Tyrann Mathieu, they were sizz with making tackles last year. So I think he's a great tackling. He's 6'2", so he's got great length with some of these bigger receivers. Even though last year was the year of the 5'10" and under, there are a lot of big fast receivers this year. And so I think with that trend, I think they got to stay long and strong on the outside. So that'll be the pick.
Love it. I think that's a great pick. I'm really filling out a nice need there on the outside at corner for the Chiefs. Appreciate it, Mike. Thank you so much for the analysis, man. Sorry about the snipe from earlier for the Ravens there, Karlaftis.
Thank you, sir.
No problem. Have a great night. Thank you for being here. All right, up next, we're going back to Kansas City with a different GM, which is a fun little twist about this. Geisey's coming in here. What's up, buddy? How you doing?
How's it going, Luke?
I'm doing great, man.
The previous guy, he took a lot of what I was going to say, so that kind of listening to him talk is like, damn, those are all points I was going to hit. So
no, it's all good, man.
Going back on that. I really thought he was going to go edge because, like he said, we can't get a pass rush. Yeah, the guy he wanted wasn't there. I mean, Jermaine Johnson is sitting right there. And
Yep. That's who I would have picked personally last
yeah,
time. Jermaine
at
Johnson's
this
a
point,
great
he's
pick here.
field tested great at the combine, the Senior Bowl, just super impressed. And I feel like you get that senior, you get that experience playing at a big school like Florida State in a Power 5 conference. I feel like that's something that's kind of underrated is those Power 5 conference guys. Like he said, wide receiver could be there. I mean, I think the Chiefs could still make move for a wide receiver at some point, trade or whatever. But yeah, feel good about that one.
No, I think that's a great pick. I would also feel very good about making that pick as well. Great value on the board right there. I love the selection for the Chiefs. Get some more edge rushers. You can never have enough of them, right?
Right. Also, just want to say, one, hopefully you appreciate the Captain America from our other Twitter group. And two, man, it's awesome seeing the work you do. I've been following you for a couple years now, and keep up the good work. You're killing it. Appreciate.
Really appreciate you being here, especially for 2 years. I mean, it's pretty much as long as I've been doing it. So it means a lot, man. Much love, dude. Have a great night, buddy.
All right.
Have a good one, man. See ya. All right, moving into our second to last pick of the night. The Cincinnati Bengals here at 31 while he's wearing a Jacksonville Jaguars cap. What's up, man? How you doing?
How's it going?
I'm doing great. Bengals here at 31. There's a lot of really good players still on the board here. What are you thinking for the Bengals?
I was thinking I was going to make a rash decision and take Jermaine if he was still there, but thankfully, I got to go with Trevor Penning.
Trevor Penning solidify the offensive line.
Him into left tackle. They've been talking about moving Jonah over to left guard for 2 seasons now, and they seem to be warmed up to it, given interviews at the combine. Penning is just absolute monster, absolute mauler.
Sure, I definitely expect him to go in the first round. I think you got a nice value there.
Yeah, gotta protect Burrow.
Love the pick. Gotta protect Burrow. Absolutely right, man. Matt, thank you so much for being here, man. Have a great night. Appreciate it, man.
You too.
Have a good one. All right, last pick's going to be the Detroit Lions here at 32. He did not show up, unfortunately, but we have a very handsome man who, once again, has never felt the touch of a woman. Akash coming back in here to close things out. Detroit Lions here at 32. Kenny Pickett's still on the board. Are you taking him?
No, I don't think so.
Really? Wow. Kenny Pickett's going to fall out of the first round here. What are you thinking here at 32, Akash?
Should. I think.
I
don't know. So a big part of me evaluating quarterbacks is where they get drafted, and obviously that's no help to me here because I'm literally drafting them. And so where they get drafted is a big signal for me of what the film community thinks about them, because I don't watch film. What the NFL thinks about them. If they go in the second round, they're probably not very good, because if they're good, they would have gone in the first. And so the draft community really likes guys like Corral and Willis and Pickett. But from a statistical standpoint, the best quarterback in the draft is Sam Howell. He's better than Pickett in that regard. Like across the board, every single one of Pickett, Ritter, Willis are all very average, and they're all old. They're all average at an older age, whereas Howell statistically blows them pretty much out of the water. And he did it as a freshman. He had 10 adjusted yards per attempt, which was really good. And then he had like 12 as a sophomore, and then 10 again last year. All are really good numbers. But he falls down boards because I guess the film community soured on him. But he was a consensus guy. Like, he was a consensus top guy before last year, but he was still really good last year.
The only question I'll ask you is, I think you're obviously pointing in the direction of Sam Howell. You think that the Lions are going to pass up with skilled players such as Andrew Booth?
I don't know who that is.
Okay, he's a corner out of Clemson. He's sitting right here, Andrew Booth Jr. His ADP is 25 overall. Really good secondary member. I mean, I think it'd be interesting to see what the Lions do here in this situation. I personally don't think he falls out of the first round. That's me. I said I personally would be taking Kenny Pickett here, but that's just me.
If I was going to go quarterback, I'd go Howell. You make an interesting point. They're probably going to suck again next year, and then you draft a top guy in 2023 because bad quarterbacks last till pick 32 most of the time. Sometimes you get a good guy, and sometimes you get a good guy later, but most of the time, a good player will go top 15 or top 10 if you're a quarterback. So I don't know. I could go Booth. Could go Howell.
Could go Booth. Could go Howell. What are you thinking here, man? Last pick.
Yeah, get the fifth
all
year.
you.
Fifth year option. Go with Howell. Fuck it.
Sam Howell, fifth year option at
ride.
quarterback. That's another. That you know what? That's true. If you're a GM, you got to take a quarterback here. Fifth year option. Oh, they're grading our draft. Let's see what they say.
All right, love it. I did the Lions thing. I
Here's
did
our
the
board.
Lions a mock like 5 minutes ago, and I did Howell at 32, and I got an A+ for that pick. So I guess it was a good pick.
Okay, well, there you go. Good. Guess it was a good pick. Thank you so much, Akash, and we'll go through this draft board here for you guys real quick. Number one, we had Aiden Hutchinson, straight up chalk, going right there for the Jacksonville Jaguars overall. Number one, Kayvon Thibodeau, number two, to the Detroit Lions. I like that pick. What about you, Akash? I think that's a good pick for them.
Thibodeau, yeah, for sure. He's one of the only
Absolutely.
non-fantasy football players I know because he's really good.
That's fair. Evan Neal was in the talks for the 101 overall right there to the Jaguars. Number 3 to the Texans. Great pick. Solidify the trenches for a team who needs pretty much everything. Trayvon Walker, number 4, one of the spiciest picks overall in the draft. Combine freak. Go number 4 overall to the New York Jets. Don't hate it. Don't love it. I think it could be interesting. Could be a bit of a who was that guy from Clemson that the Raiders drafted? Oh, Cleveland Ferrell. Could be a bit of that situation right there for the Raiders. I believe it was also number 4 overall. Number 5. I really like Kyle Hamilton right there to the Giants. I think he's a good value. Really, really good player. He's my number 1 overall DB in this class. Number 6, Charles Cross at the Panthers. I like it if they're not reaching for Malik Willis or a quarterback there at 6. Cross is a great offensive lineman, and I think he'd be a plug-and-play option for the Panthers. Number 7, another offensive lineman. Can't go really go wrong there for the Giants. Number 8, I traded the farm to move up with Akash and the Atlanta Falcons there for Malik Willis, and I'm thankful I did.
Trading the farm to move up for a bad quarterback. That's
Shut
so
your
sad.
mouth. Don't you dare talk about Malik Willis like that. Also, if anyone's still watching here from the mock draft group, feel free to rejoin the link, and we'll talk about the draft off stream here in a little bit. So there's room for 10 people in here. If you guys want to jump back in, feel free. There's already a few people in here, but just want to say that again. Thankful I did trade it for Malik Willis here, though, at 8, because number 9, the Seattle Seahawks were going to take Malik Willis. Went with Trent McDuffie instead. Really fast draft board riser these days. I think he's very good.
I thought Gardner was going to go there.
I was thinking the same thing, and he went number 10 here to the Jets. Love the pick right there for the Jets. Great value.
They made up for the Walker pick for sure.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I love Sauce Gardner. He's very good. Number 11 here, we had 3 corners going over. I didn't even realize that. McDuffie, Sauce Gardner, and Stingley went 1, 2, 3, 9, 10, and 11. Stingley going to the Commies, the Commanders, Washington. Nice pick there. I mean, can't really complain. I personally would be taking Kenny Pickett at 11 if I were Washington. Or, well, actually, maybe not because they have Carson Wentz now. But, a good pick, though. Kind of a best player available thing, in my opinion. 12, I made this pick. Tyler Linderbaum, I think that's a great pick for the Vikings. Plug-and-play center is going to be really good for a very long time in the NFL. Matt Corral at 13. What do you think about that, Akash?
It was bad. It was bad.
Straight up, that was bad.
Yeah, not a very good pick. I mean,
we have the man here, Jason.
It's better than Davis Mills for sure, because Mills is bad.
Jason, talk to him. Why was it a good pick?
Dude, Matt Corral is it, man. He has got a laser for an arm. He has restraint when he gets in and out of the pocket. He knows when to run. This guy, he's going to be like, he's not playing with anybody giving any help at Ole Miss. I'm telling you what, man, he's got the swagger. And the Texans, I mean, especially when you talk about the Texans, there's nothing they don't need right now. So getting a quarterback here, especially when you got a good one at the top of the board here. I mean, I would have taken him even earlier if I was sitting at 3. When you got a quarterback, you got to get your quarterback. You can't just wait for guys to fall. But Corral he's a heck of a player, man.
Are you saying you would have taken Matt Corral at number 3?
Oh yeah.
That is spicy.
If I'm drafting for my team,
that is
I'm totally
spicy.
willing to take my quarterback where he belongs, right at the top of the board. Absolutely.
Wow. Okay. I mean, I like it. All right. Thank you so much, Jason.
Without thinking about draft capital, which is like what I like, which is what I need to see like quarterback for them to be good. Corral's probably like just statistically the second best quarterback in this class, which is neat. So better than reaching on someone else. Like if that had been Pickett, I would have liked it even less. Like he said that his reasoning was that if you need everything, start at the quarterback.
I completely disagree with that logic.
I disagree with that too, because then you're wasting part of the rookie deal in the middle of the rebuild. You rebuild around it, and then you draft the quarterback.
Yep.
So that you have your team set to compete on the quarterback's rookie deal, and so that they don't end up suffering in a bad situation.
Yep, that's all right. Moving on here down the board, we'll pick up the speed here a little bit. George Karlaftis, nice edge rusher for going to the Ravens. Total Ravens pick. beef up that defense, beef up those edge rushers with all the good quarterbacks. Makes sense. Karlaftis is a good player. Number 15 and 16 here, back-to-back Eagles picks. Love both of these. Nakobe Dean, stud linebacker from Georgia. Sideline to sideline ability. Total stud. Awesome playmaker. 16, my wide receiver 1, Drake London, off the board to Philadelphia Eagles. Him and Devonta Smith would be a nice compliment there. 1 and 2 there for a really long time. Yeah, Akash got sniped there as well. Kenyan Green, guard, Texas A&M. This might have been the biggest reach of the draft, honestly. He loves him a lot. The guy thinks it's a nice mauler on the inside there for the Chargers, as he described him. Who knows? We'll see. Number 18, Desmond Ritter to the Saints. Another really spicy quarterback reach. I do think it's possible we see Desmond Ritter go in the first round. He's been rising up draft boards after a nice combine and pro day. A lot of people like his intangibles as the leader. I don't know. I'm not personally a huge Ritter fan, but I do think he poses a lot of traits that a lot of NFL GMs look for in their quarterback 1, so I get it. Number 19, another linebacker for the Eagles. Again, love it. They need a lot of linebackers, and Devin Lloyd brings a lot of nice skills to the table for the Eagles. Number 20, Akash, Traylon Burks. You love him. So
do you like my trade back and then getting Burks? Like I thought that was a good move.
I personally, I think the trade back and getting Burks is great, but I think I personally would have rather had Garrett Wilson or Olave because I like them more. But that's just me.
I don't like Wilson. Maybe make a case to me for like NFL fantasy. I like Burks more. Then maybe make the case with Wilson, but I just don't like Olave.
That's fair.
He's mid. He seems very mediocre.
That's
okay though. He's a first
21 Patriots. Garrett Wilson's a smash here for the Patriots. Didn't even have to move.
That was a good pick.
Sat there. Garrett Wilson, stud wide receiver.
All that to get out targeted by Jacoby Myers.
Basically, that's a great pick right there for the Patriots. Jordan Davis, another great pick, value for the Packers in stud right. But Olave, the Cardinals is another great one. Christian Kirk walked out the door and gets a fucking bag from the Jaguars. Tons of money. Chris Olave slides in, brings an elite level skill set. Very smooth route runner. I'm not sure actually, but he's very fast, very smooth route runner. I really like his skill set there with the Cardinals. Devonta Wyatt, another defensive lineman from Georgia, going to go from back-to-back defensive rookie of the years there in Dallas. Jameson Williams, great value there for the Bills. Another playmaker to pair up with Gabe Davis. So much fun. Stephon Diggs, Jameson Williams.
Stephon Diggs, right?
Would be awesome.
Gabe Davis gets shown to the bench.
Wait, did I not say Stephon Diggs? Who did I say?
You said paired with Gabe Davis.
Oh, I meant Diggs, Williams, and Gabe Davis. Wait, no, Davis is never mind. Sorry, he's on the bench.
Davis,
Zion Johnson,
bench.
Guard right there from the Titans. Good pick there. Johnson's a lock first round, like 20s for me. Really good guard. Bernard Raymond, great tackle, huge value here for the Buccaneers. Might as well get another offensive line for Tom Brady. You know, who good for the future and for right now. Skye Moore for the Packers. A lot of wide receivers went off the board here in the 20s, but Skye Moore, love that pick for the Packers. Definitely has a nice skill set to make plays for the Green Bay Packers without Devontae Adams. Yeah,
I'm surprised he slid into round 1. It was like he's probably a round 2 guy, but he definitely go late round 1 like we saw here. Like a couple months ago, he was a projected 4th rounder. So to see him rise up boards is really cool because I really like him.
Yeah, I really like him too. He had a great combine. Jalen Petre. I'm not too familiar with this guy, but chat saying he's really underrated. So nice pick right there for the Chiefs. Can always use some more corners. Jermaine Johnson, the second edge rusher out of Florida State. Another great pick right there for the Chiefs to increase that pass rush. Trevor Penning, great pick here for the Bengals. Another first round lock offensive lineman to go and protect Joe Burrow at all costs. And Akash closing things out with Sam Howell from UNC.
Right. Who are you talking about at 32 for the Lions besides Howell?
Booth, the corner.
Booth. You know, the Lions do have 34. So.
Oh, you're right. Okay, that's true. And no, I actually think the quarterback is the right pick there for the Lions if you're going to take one or considering one because you get that 5th-year option, as you mentioned. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for this amazing stream. Everyone who's been in the chat, everyone who joined in as guests on the stream. Seriously, thank you so much. Couldn't have done this at all without you guys being so willing to hop on the stream here last minute and guest and make picks with me. So I really appreciate it. Thank you, everyone, for listening and for watching. This has been a ton of fun for me to host. Went way better than I ever could have imagined. I hope to do more of these in the future. Thank you so much, everybody. Peace and love. See you next time. Goodbye, everybody.